Hey everyone, it's God Forgive Me, bringing you the Saturday surprise update in Skyreacher that come with a lot of really cool quality of life updates for everyone's private island. So let's go ahead and check this out. Looking at Eggman's Discord post, it looks like the first big change is that they went ahead and give you the ability to go ahead and select who individually has building permissions for your island, while also giving the ability if you don't want someone there, you can go ahead and kick them. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Under the islands page, you can now see I have the ability to go ahead and turn on or turn off individual people. So I don't have to give permission to all so that some person visiting my island that I didn't invite, they don't have the ability to go ahead and build on my island. So I can go ahead and give my alt the ability, come back over here, and now they have the ability to even just go into my inventory, change my hotbar, and go ahead and start building on my island and breaking things apart. Again, the other great thing about this, it does give me the ability because I have this visitor that's currently on my island. I invite them, but for the sake of the video, and I'm sorry if you're watching this, but I'm going to go ahead and kick them just to show it off. So I went ahead and kicked, and now, boom, they have been kicked from my island. And this works so flawlessly, where before it was a little buggy on when giving someone permission. So I really love how this all works. And plus, now it gives me the ability to go ahead and let my alts or let other people farm on my island for XP, which also gives me that XP without having to worry if someone's going to visit my island and start breaking things apart and maliciously attacking my island. Because unfortunately, that has happened to some content creators before. So not cool. Moving on to the next part of this update, they've also now added search bars on all of our storages. So I can go ahead and open up a chest, and if I'm looking for a specific block or even like a color of a block, I can go ahead and type something in, like we'll do cyan, and it's going to go ahead and filter it for me. This is really great, especially if you're using chests like the dragon chest, because there's so much storage that you can very easily miss something on accident. So now you can go ahead and real quickly find what we're looking for. Other than that, there's another great feature that they added real quick where you're going to see this prompt go ahead and open, and it can get really annoying, especially if I'm trying to, make a video. Oh my God, it's in my face. I can't get it out of the way. I need a certain angle. Now I can go ahead and go into the settings tab, scroll down, and there's this hide prompts when item is equipped. I'll go ahead and toggle it on, and I'll go ahead and just say equip one of my swords, and now boom, it's gone. Now, this doesn't take away the prompt where I can't interact with things. I can still open up stuff, but the visual of the prompt is now gone. Now, these next changes are really around the flying game pass on the island. I can go ahead and change the speed now. So if I go to my settings, you'll see that there's this on the bottom, this bar where I can make myself go slower or faster. And it's really funny if you go ahead and pick the slow, because look how hilariously slow this is. This is comical. I laughed so hard when I noticed this. It's so fun. Like, this is me just trying to fall. Look at this. I'm just slowly coming down. This is hilarious. Help. It's like I'm slowly floating. But again, you can also even make this really fast too. So now I can really zip through my island. And then they increased the performance of the industrial items. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how this has changed. Before, remember how I said in my last video, it gets a little laggy at times. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this, and look how quick that was to go ahead and respond. And look at how this just looks beautiful. They just keep going. It's very visually pleasing, and they're a lot faster. I mean, they're not really being bogged down. They're quickly working. You don't have to worry about, are they going to go ahead and farm everything before they're able to go ahead and send? And as you can even look in here, it's just working so nicely. All right, and the last thing to cover on this update is they went ahead and fixed the whole invisible chair issue. If you're not aware what was happening, if you say went to like a seat in say New Haven and either died or you went ahead and like went to the Citadel and teleported while sitting, it would bring that chair seating interaction with you. And it would now be stuck at this spawn here in the Citadel, where anybody else would spawn and they would be stuck in a chair sitting position and have to jump out of it. And on top of that, where I was sitting before would no longer have that sitting interaction. So as you can see, it no longer is doing that. I can go back to that New Haven spot, and I can go ahead and still sit down. As you can see, I didn't switch servers. This is still the same one I was in. And boom, you can see, yep, I'm still sitting here. I can go ahead and do it again. And look, no issue. No getting caught in some weird invisible seat. And there you have it, the surprise Saturday update for Skyreacher that brought some great quality of life changes to the game that I absolutely loved. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this moment to say thank you to Eggman, not just for this update, but really his continued hard work and everything that he's doing for us. So if you see him in game or see him in the Discord server, please take a moment to say thank you for all of his hard work. Now, this update did have one big secret added to the game that I'm not going to go ahead and spoil for you just yet. But there are hints to it in my video, so I'm curious to see if any of you Eagle Eye fans can go ahead and figure it out. If you think you did, put it in the comments section below because I'd be curious to see if anyone can find it. But that's all I have for you today. If you haven't already, please take the time to like and subscribe as it supports the channel. I look forward to seeing you in game. But until then, as always, good morning, good day, good night, and God bless. Thanks for watching.